Hi, FlossTube. It's Ashley. I'm here. Am I back for good? Who knows? But I'm here. Hi. How's everybody doing? I'm being crazy and channeling my inner Darcy here for a second. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Okay. I hope everybody's doing good. I honestly have been doing really good. I am doing so good. I'm already thinking of retracting my earlier statement of quitting FlossTube. I have done a lot of thinking, and I'm doing this thinking with a lot clearer head. When I quit and I decided to throw the towel in, I was not in a very good mental space. And I actually feel kind of shitty for allowing my crappy mental space push me into quitting something that I absolutely love doing. But listen, we're human, and we make mistakes, and we do things that we regret, and it's just who we are. We're humans. Welcome to my office space, my craft room, my nerd cave. You guys don't get to see this very often. Mostly because I always feel like the lighting situation is absolute trash down here. But guess what? From now on, I'm filming in here, whether the lighting is trash or not. Because you know what? This is my space, and I love my space. And at least if I'm down here, the chances of the dog interrupting are very minimal. I just had her outside. She went to the washroom. She's all good. She should be napping right now. I say that, and then 5 minutes from now, I'll hear her barking upstairs. However, I'm going to film down here from now on because I am just comfortable down here. I'm happy down here. This is my space. And really, it just reflects me. I've got some of my stitching in the background here. I've got my pop figure collection and such, my Squishmallows. I am geeky. I'm nerdy, and I'm letting that shine in my floss tubes, because why not, right? I say floss tubes like I'm already gonna fire off a floss tube, post an update, be like, I'm crazy with it. Listen, I have felt better in the last 2 weeks than I felt probably since I've moved to Nova Scotia. I'm filled with a sense of purpose right now because I'm working back in the barns and I'm doing good. And it's just been awesome. I'm back with the horses. I'm working with 5 right now. And they're all lovely, lovely boys. So yeah, I'm just here thinking in my brain that I might come back. I know a lot of people said they were really sad to see me go, which was very touching, and I really, really appreciate hearing that from you guys. Don't know where this cough is coming from, so I apologize. I think sometimes my lungs get kind of full of crap from working in the barn, and so then sometimes I end up with a cough. However, that aside, I've been feeling really good, and as if I hadn't stated that already a couple times. But yeah, my counseling is doing really well. But when I quit FlossTube, I'm going to be completely honest, I was going through a very, very, very rough, depressing time. So I let that kind of narrate where I was taking things in my life. And you know, my therapy has me learning that, you know, I need to be more assertive, and I need to be like, you know, more hopeful, and I just need to have I'm doing better at having a more generalized, better outlook on like everything in my life right now. So yeah, there's I've just been doing a lot of work with my therapy, and yeah, there's some people that don't really know that and realize that, I think. And so anyways, I've been working hard on that. I have stopped focusing on WIPGO. I've stopped focusing on my how many stitches I need per day thing. I do it every now and then, but I don't force myself into it. So that has been a bit of a game changer for me too. Not forcing myself to do the things that, you know, I told myself I was going to do. So, I've been sitting down today with one of my Heaven and Earths. I've been working on it. I've been working on a few different things lately. And I've been going to a Stitchers group every Tuesday now for the last few weeks, and that's been a lot of fun. I've been meeting some new people and just getting to see all sorts of really cool stuff. Crafting and crocheting and knitting and like quilting, and then it's just been like, it's crazy. These girls do a lot of really awesome work, and I'm really glad to be part of a group, even if the group isn't completely full of stitchers. My friend Maria and I are the only two stitchers in the group that I know of, or have seen anyways. A lot of people used to do cross stitch, but have since had to do like crocheting or knitting now because of their eyesight and stuff like that. So anyways, I've been doing that, and it's been having me feel really, really good. I've been feeling a lot more outgoing lately, which has been awesome. Because for so long, I think I've really just been holding back on being who I know I am. God, this cough. I was sick before Christmas, and ever since then, like, if my throat gets too dry, I'm like hacking. So I apologize. Where was I going with that? Brain fart. Anyway, so bottom line is, I'm thinking of coming back. I'm thinking of filming a couple of videos here shortly, possibly an update video and a couple of Stitch With Me's maybe, and just holding on to them for now, not posting them right away, but holding on to them. And kind of seeing where the reception of this video goes first. Ultimately, I know it's my decision about whether I come back or don't come back. I said that I was going to put my stitching away, and I didn't. I honestly couldn't put it down. Because it is really good for my mental health, and I've just been doing what calls to me instead of being like, well, this was my WIPGO, I should work on it. And I mean, I know I can change my board and make it whatever I want. It doesn't matter. I'm way too much of a person that is like, I need to jump on that. I need to do that. I also need to do that. Like, I have FOMO so bad sometimes. And that is like a serious drawback for me. I mean, it's nice because then I can like join in fun stuff and it's great, but then there's like the drawbacks, right, where I like pile too much on my plate because I have FOMO. So yeah, that's the other hard part. So anyway, so yeah, I've opted out to just stitch however I want, whenever I want, on what I want, start whatever I want. I'm not even going to let Larry tell me now what I can and can't do, or what I should and shouldn't do. Because I know he's going to look at me crazy and be like, you're feeling overwhelmed again. You're starting too many projects. Like, well, guess what? That's a me problem, isn't it? I'm doing this to myself. Yes, I know. But honestly, I thought my stitching was making me feel overwhelmed. But I don't think it was really my stitching that was making me feel overwhelmed. It was other things. It was just a state that my body was putting me in. So, yeah. But I honestly have been, for the last couple of days now, really been thinking hard about floss tube. And, you know, they tell you that if it's something that you can't go a day without thinking about, then why aren't you doing it? Yeah, that's the crazy thing for me, too. I really did love it. I loved filming, and I love chatting with people and watching other stitchers. So yeah, I have thought really long and hard about this for at least the last week or so. And I'm thinking, like, I really should get back on the horse. I shouldn't let that one situation deter me. Not that there was really, like, a situation. It was just the way my brain was making me feel and my depression and everything else and whatever. But I gave up a good thing. And even Larry was kind of mad at me for giving it up. I didn't tell him I had planned to quit. And so when he found out, he was kind of disappointed. And he was like, why? You love doing those videos. Why would you stop doing it? I don't know, because my brain told me to. So, I gotta stop listening to my brain. At least sometimes, right? Yeah. So, anyway, that's where I'm at right now. Thinking about coming back. And I just really wanted to post an update video to let you guys know that I'm doing well, and I haven't stopped stitching because I can't stop stitching because that's just the way I am. And I've been up to some things. I've been doing good. So yeah, I think there's a potential that we could come back already. You know, it's crazy. You think you're gonna quit for a couple of months and then you're just like, no, what did I do that for? And you know, it's crazy. I did that same thing years ago, before COVID, when I left the vet clinic because I was going through so much stress and depression and I was having a really hard time. I was struggling so hard. I was like, I need to just stop working here. I can't do it anymore. I really just can't do it anymore. I don't want to do it. And then after a month or two, I was like, what did I do that for? Like, why did I miss it so much? Why did I do that? And then I went back. And then only proceeded to have more issues after that, but that's besides the point. I just don't want to be a victim of my mental health. I know I have mental health problems, and I own up to them, and they are what they are. They make me who I am, and I'm not shying away from them, you know. I want to be open and honest about them. I do have them, but I am trying to, you know, work with my coping mechanisms and get everything straightened out. So, with saying that, I'm going to leave this video with you guys. And maybe this week I might post a video of Stitch With Me. Maybe a little teensy little update. I don't know. Because I'm feeling good about it. And I miss it. And it's crazy. I know people are going to think I'm crazy for, like, stepping back and quitting and doing all that stuff. And then wanting to come back. But listen, we're all human. And this is just the stuff that happens sometimes. And it's okay. There's no shame in it. So, yeah. Okay. That's enough of me rambling on. Because I'm going to be coughing up a freaking lung here in a minute. But yeah, I'm just going to real quick show you guys what I've been doing. I've been working on my that was my chair, I promise. I've been working on my Harry Potter Heaven and Earth. So that's what I'm working on today. So we're just kind of, we're in there. We're working hard. Not as much done on it as I was hoping, but listen. Again, we've been struggling with some things lately, so that's okay. So that's what I'm going to go do right now. Is stitch on my Heaven and Earth. And maybe put on some Harry Potter ambience in the background and just kind of chill out. Relax a bit. Have myself something to eat. And see where this video goes. Okay, guys. I hope you're having a great week. I hope you have a great week. And I will see you in the next one. Maybe. Bye.